Hi, I'm Bethan Dixon and I'm studying to be an occupational therapist at university. I decided to have a change of career after many years of working in marketing. I wanted to have a career that would give me more job satisfaction, and I really enjoy working with people. I think occupational therapists help people to do the things that they need and they want to do, that they might have difficulty doing through a physical illness or a mental health problem, through aging, just generally getting older. Somebody might need more help to stay in their own home, to do their own shopping, and it's very important to most people to keep that independence, and occupational therapists can come up with creative ideas to help them do that.
Occupational therapy is a way of working with people to enable them to achieve their potential. We may be working with people to prevent ill health and help them to maintain well-being. We may work with people who are already ill to recover, or we work with people who may be ill or disabled and will not recover or may even get worse. But the aim throughout all of that is to help people to maintain independence and carry out the occupations that are important to them and make them feel that they have a value and a place within their own world and their family and with society.
We come from so many different backgrounds as students. We range from starting the course from age 19 up to 50. So everybody brings something completely different to the course. And sharing that background, that mix helps.
Okay, what I would like to do today is just to recap a little bit what we did last week. Last week we looked at some of the...
Initially, there's a lot of learning theory and anatomy, physiology, and the occupational performance requirements for people to perform daily activities. That basic knowledge of anatomy and physiology is very important to a daily working life of an OT.
I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 1994. I've been using the wheelchair for about 7 years. It makes a huge difference. Without the wheelchair, I wouldn't be able to go out. I simply would stay at home, be housebound. I didn't actually know what an occupational therapist was or what they did. And when they came round and assessed me, I was surprised at just how much they could do and they could help me.
Occupational therapists will help people to use their wheelchair safely and independently. It gives somebody a lot more independence so that they can get out and about. You have to make sure that the wheelchair is suitable for the individual. If they are putting too much pressure or the wheelchair is too tight or too big, they might slip or slide and develop contractures or even pressure sores if they're using that wheelchair for any length of time. In a home, for instance, you need to ensure that in a kitchen or in a bathroom, items are within reach, so it needs to be safe environment. So an occupational therapist would visit a home of somebody who was about to receive a wheelchair to ensure that their home was safe and recommend adaptations where necessary. We have some training, some moving and handling training specifically, and we also use the anatomy and the physiology lectures that we've been given to understand how people's bodies move and work and which joints, for instance, would take the pressure where somebody's needs to have extra support. Once we've got some of the academic stuff and the educational stuff under our belts, then we send out on placement, practice placement in hospitals or lots of different settings. That's when you can't duplicate somebody with Parkinson's disease with a fit 25-year-old student. It helps to understand the basics, but I think it's very important when we go on placement, we learn a lot.
Okay, in this session we're going to examine the area of understanding mental health.
When I applied for the occupational therapy course, I didn't realise that occupational therapists worked in mental health settings as well. So that was quite different and quite new for me. There's a lot of confidence building, helping people to become part of society again and to work with others. Studying to be an occupational therapist has helped me learn so much more about myself. I think if you want a career that can be varied but is based on the same principles, so that you can work with people from 6 months to 90 years of age, and you want to be flexible and you want to be creative, it's perfect for you.
Make a difference. Become an occupational therapist. Occupational therapy, helping people to live life their way.